Every night, as the world outside settles into a comforting silence and most children drift into peaceful slumber, the Kearney home begins a journey marked not by rest, but by vigilance. In the stillness of their bedroom, Melissa and Alan Kearney brace themselves for another night by the side of their young son, Isaac, a gentle, radiant boy living with both wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome and craniosynostosis. To the outside world, Isaac's bright smile and joyful spirit give little hint of the exhausting and often painful reality that comes with his conditions. But inside the walls of their home, every evening unfolds the same way, with tenderness, concern, and a quiet kind of courage. Because Isaac does not sleep the way other children do. His nights are filled with labored breathing, unpredictable rhythms, and constant movement. Sleep, something so natural for most, has become a fragile hope in the Kearney household. Isaac shares a bed with his parents. Not out of tradition or choice, but necessity. It is the only way Melissa and Alan can be close enough to respond to the dangers that come with his sleep. It is how they protect him, how they survive the night. From the moment his head rests on the pillow, Melissa remains alert. Sleep apnea is one of the most dangerous companions to Isaac's condition. His breathing often stops, sometimes for prolonged stretches, leaving his mother holding her breath too, counting the seconds, watching his chest rise and fall. Sometimes it doesn't. And in those moments, time slows. Melissa waits in fearful silence, willing him to breathe again. When he does, it comes with a raw, a loud, gasping snore that shakes the air and confirms what she already knows: Isaac's body is fighting hard, even in sleep. His snoring is not the snoring of rest. It's the sound of struggle. Of a tiny airway trying to stay open. Of a body that cannot find peace. But that is only part of the nightly picture. As the hours wear on, Isaac begins to sweat. Excessively, unnaturally. His small body becomes drenched in moisture, even when the room is cool. His pajamas cling to him. His skin becomes clammy. It's as if his body, in its constant fight to breathe and find rest, is working far harder than it should. For Melissa, each touch of his damp skin is a reminder that this is no ordinary child's sleep. The restlessness comes next, constant tossing and turning, arms flailing gently, legs shifting, small hands grasping for comfort. It's as though Isaac is searching for something that sleep refuses to give him: ease, peace, relief. He cannot settle. He never fully surrenders to rest. And his mother, always just inches away, feels every movement. She never truly sleeps. She simply lies beside him, watchful, loving, and tired beyond words. This is what every night looks like in the Kearney home. Wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome, a rare genetic disorder, and craniosynostosis, a condition in which the bones in a baby's skull join together too early, have shaped Isaac's physical development and continue to affect his airway, sleep, and overall well-being. But the conditions have shaped more than just his health, they have shaped the entire rhythm of family life. Melissa has learned to live in a state of perpetual alertness. She no longer dreams of long, uninterrupted nights. Her dreams are now simply that Isaac breathes easily. That he rests without sweating. That he sleeps without fighting. Alan, a constant support, shares the bed too, but Melissa's instinct as a mother keeps her finely tuned to every detail. Each night, she lives between fear and hope. Between exhaustion and resolve. Between the quiet darkness and her son's breathing. And yet, Isaac wakes with a smile. Every morning, after the long hours of struggle, he greets the world with a spirit untouched by the hardship of the night. He laughs. He plays. He brings light into every room. His joy is disarming, his heart wide open. He is not defined by his diagnoses. He is defined by his strength, his resilience, and his extraordinary capacity to love. But the truth remains, behind that joy is a struggle few will ever understand. And behind every struggle is a mother who doesn't sleep, a father who holds on, and a family who quietly endures. How you can help? The Kearney family faces not only medical challenges but emotional and financial ones as well. Specialized equipment, nighttime monitors, medical consultations, and therapies are not luxuries, they are necessities. Isaac's battle for a peaceful night demands more than love. It demands community support. Raising awareness of rare conditions like wolf-Hirschhorn syndrome and craniosynostosis is a start. But real change comes with action. Donations, shared stories, and advocacy can bring relief, research, and resources to families like the Kearneys. Because Isaac's nights may be long, but they don't have to be lonely. With your help, this brave little boy can rest a little easier. And so can his parents. Because every child deserves a night without struggle. And every parent deserves a moment of peace.